Hey guys, have a nice evening. My name is Andreas, and in this video we will be looking especially at one video of the unrest and riots in South Africa. I've just opened it here on YouTube. You can all look it up. It's from around 3 months ago, and it's rather short.
Of a township on the outskirts of Johannesburg, people see,
especially from Johannesburg, and we will try to analyze the situation a bit and maybe draw some lines between this and other countries, maybe even the EU or Germany. So yeah, let's look a bit into it, like the first seconds to show a bit what is up there. I mean, from the first picture you already get the idea. You have some destroyed shop windows. You have like a lot of rubbish on the streets. You have people being involved and also people like not knowing what to do, just looking and being interested. But yeah, let's jump into it.
in the heart of a township on the outskirts.
I found it really interesting. This is why I'm making a video over it, like
at will, as they have done for the past few days. And there is little or no fear of the authorities here.
What is he stealing? What is this? It's like 8 meters long. Is this what kind of plank is this? Okay.
Here.
Here we see some police officers.
Have gripped some of South Africa's largest cities.
They mostly
respond with armed police and members of the military.
They mostly use rubber bullets. So yeah.
But the looters and the rioters are fleet of foot.
You can feel. Maybe I'm making it even full screen. You can feel a bit like how the situation on the street is like. You have like the people running away. It's like a very, very raw child's game somehow. Like this, they even like they are wanting the police to get at them. Like it's quite interesting. Also in a psychological sense.
The authorities down a local thoroughfare, but they only managed to catch one man.
Yeah, the news is very goal. Like they say, they only catch one man. Let's say it's symbolic. Yeah.
Before they handed the area back to the troublemakers. Later, we found the South African police minister, Kelly, doing a walkabout through the rubble, but he didn't want to answer our questions.
Minister, do you have the situation here under control?
Let's skip this a bit. This.
The unrest began after the country's former...
What exactly are we seeing here? Like, why are the cars around this? I think these are distribution centers, so like the storages where goods for multiple supermarkets are stored. So a lot of value there. And what exactly is this? Why are the cars here? I don't know, like abandoned? Yeah, let's look a bit further.
Jacob Zuma was arrested.
Like all around. Yeah, I think that the looters with cars just drive there, and this is like how they park. Like it's an alternative parking way of parking. It's interesting. Here, what we saw from the helicopter perspective, we see now from a on the ground perspective, and this is very. It looks like ants building here these streets where they carry out goods from the hall here.
Here on an estate near Durban, residents filled their arms with televisions, microwaves and bikes plundered from a distribution centre. In Johannesburg, shops and businesses have been targeted.
This somehow is an interesting scene.
Or destroyed, despite the efforts of the police, although they caught up with looters at this.
Like they caught the looters, okay, and they tried to escape through this very small door that is halfway open, and they just like. Yeah, it's maybe I'm having too much fun with this, but it's quite funny.
Supermarket as they battled to escape through the back. In a place called Tembisa, the shops and the post office had been set alight.
All of the shops in this plaza have been looted, but they're also destroying them as well, setting fire. They're still here picking through. The ruins. You can hear them in this shop. You can see them up on the counter.
He's like the reporter is like a protagonist in like a zombie game, like oh no, or a zombie movie, like oh no, they can hear us, we need to go.
They don't like being filmed.
They don't like being filmed.
A fight back of sorts has begun to emerge.
Hands of armor like this. Yeah. Neighborhood watches that advanced into a protest force against the lootings, and it's a nice idea. I think it's it's in the interest of everyone. Yeah, maybe even the government, but I'm not sure how this is really influencing this. Maybe it's helping, maybe it's just a small idea.
As community groups seek to save the businesses that provide them with jobs, but they can't count on the authorities, and the looters feel no sense of self-restraint.
Okay, let's jump a bit back. So maybe to talk like 1 or 2 minutes about it in a more in-depth way. What exactly does this situation mean? If this is like happens on a daily basis on like a broad scale of regions or a large region or part of the country, like what does it mean? Like after the food here is distributed, taken and eaten up in a very fast way. Where's new food coming from? The supermarkets cannot open again if they're like robbed every 2 weeks and looted. And the big question is, how is this state of the country, or this part of the country, like able to be repaired, and repaired to what? I think that there will be food rations that maybe are distributed by the army also, or the Red Cross or something. It has to be at some point. And the big question I was asking myself is, if you, for example, look at some of the protests you see in France, there you have also very small places where you also have kind of like lootings and stuff like this. And I was just wondering, what is the difference between like these very broad scale unrest and having like riot or looting, and then again after maybe a month or two returning to normal, like if you can say normal. I really ask myself, what is the difference here between this and France, for example, or Spain, where you also have like I remember a lot of burning trash cans, like those big ones. Yeah, I don't want to make the video too long. I hope you like the topic, you like the commentary, and yeah, watch some more videos.